Ladies and gentlemen, welcome into. We're going to cover the Arkesia Grand Prix today. This is the event that's going on for March, and there's usually always an event or two going on in Lost Ark and other regions. And this is going to be the first one that we get in the West. So this is, it's this kind of ongoing thing where you can go to a vendor, you can get coins by playing the game in various ways, and then spend those coins on the vendor to get really cool upgrades. So you definitely don't want to be missing the items in this event. You don't want to be not logging into Lost Ark or doing the Grand Prix, because there's a lot of really cool things that we'll get into that you can get from the event. But first, if you have any questions or comments for me, you'll find me live every day on twitch.tv/Drybear. Who knows? I might even be streaming right now. First, let's cover the vendor. So the rewards that you can get from the Grand Prix while it's going on. So you'll have to be collecting these coins, these Arkesia event coins, and we'll get into in a minute how to get these. But there's some really awesome event items you can get. The first one is this hat that you can get, and I think you can actually recolor this and dye this, because I've seen yellows and versions like that. But I think it's only available in the event, and it's the head of the Nanuni dinosaur that you play in the event. But you can see here, there's a weekly roster limit for this first tab here. You can exchange the event coins to get rare class engravings up to 8 and rare combat engravings. So that's 16 rare engraving books from the event coins, and this is weekly, so as long as the event goes on, you can keep buying these. If you have a tier 3 character, you can buy the purple versions with a weekly roster limit of 4 each. So that's 8 epic engraving books, which is huge. You can also buy honing materials of all tiers. You can buy the XP shards, the leap stones. You can buy even the breaths that improve your chance of success with these event coins, as well as the fragments and stones that upgrade your armor and your weapons. And the last tab, you can buy dye materials. You can buy glittering coins, which gives you pirate coins, which is awesome. You get 20 of these each, and it's 500 pirate coins on top of that. And you get your instant use completions for your weeklies and your dailies on this. So you can actually just increase your number of weekly or dailies and finish a daily instantly by using these. So as this is going on, it's a great way to progress your characters by getting upgrade materials. You can get pirate coins, which can also be upgrade materials or other things that help your roster improve. And then you can also get combat engravings and class engravings from this event. So you want to be getting these event coins and turning them in, because it's just a way to get free stuff just from playing the event. So the big question is, how do you get these event coins? And the short answer is by most things in the game right now. If you're wondering where the event vendor is, you'll find this pink turn in icon in every major city. They're in different spots in every city. This is where they are in Phaeton, but as you go around in Yorn and Rowendell and everything, you'll find them in different locations. But you find them in the end game. So you get these event coins by just doing your dailies. If we go to the Guardian Raid screen here, you can see that you actually get event coins. It's 100 per Guardian Raid, and it's listed in the normal expected rewards for each Guardian. This is twice a day per character. And it actually does get affected by rest bonus, because rest bonus will add more of everything in here, so you'll get extra coins. So it's 100 coins per daily per character with rest bonus on top of it, as well as your chaos dungeons. So you can see that you'll have Arkesia event coins come in. It's 100 per chaos dungeon as well. So each character can get 400 coins just from doing their guardian raids and their chaos dungeons every day. You can stack these up pretty quickly and then be exchanging for all kinds of rewards in the event. And the other way is by doing the Grand Prix. So every 2 hours, every even hour, you'll have this spawn in the middle of the city. So you go talk to this guy, and you'll go into the Grand Prix and play what is essentially like a Mario Kart race. Clicking on the little Nanuni will take you into the rest area prior to the race. So you'll spawn in here, and you'll just be waiting for it to start. You'll have a play guide in here. This will tell you what you can do. So these are your 4 abilities while you are the Nanuni dinosaur. There are 3 available by default. Headbutt, which is a short charge forward. You can stun other players. You can shoot a projectile that stuns other players, and you can leave a, it's called a plot bomb, but it's a poop. You can poop, and then after a while, it's a little mine that'll go off and stun players. So the goal of this is it'll select 2 different teams. Each team has to get to the end of the race and eat the cake that is at the finish line. And the team that eats the most cake or gets to the 600 points total will win and get, victory bonus. You'll still get bonuses of the Arkesia event coins when you finish the race in general, whether you win or lose, but you'll get more rewards if you do win. And as with the kind of brawl Mario Kart kind of game play, you can play two roles. You can either play just trying to get to the end as fast as possible to eat the cake for your team, or you can just try and stop more of the enemy players from getting to the end by stunning them, by knocking them over, by blocking them, or by preventing them from just getting to the end. Once you're into the race, when the portals begin, you'll run up here, and when the race starts, everyone will turn into a Nanuni, which is the dinosaur. They'll have access to the first three abilities, the headbutt, the projectile, and the deployed mine. And then you'll have a fourth ability, which is invulnerability, but you have to find items in the race in order to activate that and avoid being stunned and knocked down. Race will start. You'll have two teams. Looks like it's yellow and red. You get knocked forward here by the bomb. But now we're basically just trying to avoid the little dashes here. If we wanted to, we're gonna pop a poop. We might stun them and knock them over. And you can use the dash. There's no roll, but you can use the dash to get distance if you need to. You're gonna go boom, stun him. And you can turn around and shoot little things, knock him. And then there's actually just different tracks that you'll go through, like a normal grass one, and then there's fire, ice. And you'll have different obstacles to overcome and things to run into. You'll have the camera run in. So it's generally just a fun event to race, see if you can stop more people. If you get in the back like I am right now, you can just try and knock people over, stun them, prevent them from getting to the end, and then it's really just about getting the finish line and eating the cake. You'll have different obstacles here, but there is a catch-up mechanic, which is the invulnerability, which you can pick up in the race itself as you try and catch up. Then you'll reach the end and you'll start eating the cake. As you gobble it up, your team will get more or less, and then whichever team gets to the highest value, the 600 value, first wins. And so we get the win, we get extra coins, you get a crap ton of them from the event. So you want to do this every single day. The Grand Prix runs every even hour. So every even hour, every 2 hours, it'll run again. So you want to make sure you're doing it at least every day. You can only do the Grand Prix once per roster per day. So for every server that you have, that roster can do it once, but it does give you a big chunk of coins that you can then go over to the vendor and spend, pick up your class engravings, your combat engravings, your honing materials, which you're always in desperate need of, including the breaths and the upgrade chance increases for tier 2, tier 1, and tier 3, as well as picking up your daily Unatas reset and +1s, which can even give you more materials as well. So there's tons of value in this. You can pick up Fions, which are generally very expensive shop items. You want to make sure you're getting the Fions for sure. You can get creation fragments, cards. It's a very stacked, very generous event, so make sure you're filling it out every single week. If you enjoyed yourself today, leave a like down below. You can support me and my work on Patreon and view Patreon exclusive content, link in the description. Thank you so much for tuning in, and I'll see you in the next one.